What's up, guys? What's going on? All right. So one thing I've noticed that you guys struggle with is the need to be right rather than the need to adjust to what the market is showing us. So for this market breakdown today, I'm going to put this on YouTube. That is why we are showing my face right here, and we also have the ring light. I said I need to make more content, so why not just the videos I'm already making, just throw it on YouTube. But anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, it's more about like the need to be right rather than the need to adjust what the market is showing us, right? So again, so I'm going to break down both gold and US 30 from the trade call loss we had did this morning and explain exactly what I mean by that, right? So overall, we had for I'm starting with Dow. Overall, what we have for the Dow US 30 same shit is that we have price coming to 48. 383, which is based off this 4 hour time frame, right? We took that over here from November 13th at 1 a.m., as well as both rejections from December 17th, 9 a.m., as well as December 18th, 9 a.m. as well, right? So we also said to ourselves that in order for us to continue moving forward, price have to break this resistance right here, which is based off that 15. You guys can easily see that was a control in Canada helped price push out of that on Thursday. Now, here's what I mean by adjusting, right? So we clearly see that price was going up, right? Now, if we pretty much break this down, like literally from 10 o'clock all the way to 1:45, we've been holding on this resistance. So this is what I'm talking about, where the need to adjust to what the market is showing us rather than wanting to be right. Now, wanting to be right means that I don't care that we're holding here. Price has to hit this point. So because of that, I'm not going to get out of this trade. I'm going to stay in this trade, and it has to hit this take profit for me. That's the need to be right, and all that does it just puts us in a state of again like wanting to be right. And as a trader, you don't want to focus on that. You want to focus on wanting to adjust to what the market is showing us. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because we don't know exactly what will happen, and that is the aspect of trading in the sense of trading puts you in a state of like as a human we want to be right. Like it's like it kind of feels a weird way when we're not right. But as a trader, it's like it's not the need to be right. It's the need to move forward and make the right decisions. So the right decision from this again is like if we've been struggling here from literally 10 o'clock all the way to about 1:45. This is showing you if we're hovering under resistance for that long, ideally price is not going to continue going up. We have to pull back down somewhere, right? That pullback can be us creating a higher low, which looks as if we are aiming to do here, or it can be a full reversal and price completely dropping. Right now, again, this is on a 15-minute time frame, so you guys can see clearly, how the whole thing operates. Now, let's say if you're not on a 15-minute time frame, you're on an hour, right? Based on this as well, if you just put a line right here, same exact area that we have, you can have here as well. You base it off of, let me scroll this down. This is based off of Thursday, December 11th. So we put a line right there. You can see exactly why price is struggling at that point. So even based on the hour time frame, right? We have literally, we're gonna go remove that. Right? So we have literally from 10 a.m. price that came up, right? Huge rejection, right? 11 a.m. same thing, 12 o'clock same thing, 1 o'clock same thing, 2 o'clock same thing. So again, like we're now hovering here from 10, what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, literally just right here, hovering on this minor resistance. I say minor because we overall see this is the higher time frame. So again, now this is showing you that price is struggling. So even if we drop down to a lower time frame, let's say we go towards a minute, right? You guys know I love to intel on that time frame as well. So if we look at this over here and we see how this is playing out, right? Even when we were in the session this morning, I said, yeah, like this look as if price is ready to go out. I believe it was this candle over here. Yeah, look, it was ready to go out. We came back up. We're holding on here, came back down. Now, although we are holding on this support right here, which you guys can see how we created, right? At the end of the day, is like this is obviously the most important one. So even all this, a lot of rejection. We came up. This is 11:29, 11:30, all the way to 11:33. We're now seeing that from 10:16, we have that again, 10:38, and right now that 11:30 move, we are hovering here as well. Came down one more time. Huge engulfing that we have at 12:15. But however, we came back up. Oh, sorry. Bless me. Sorry about that. Bless me. Right, so we came back up again at 12:26, and again we're holding on that. So this is showing you most rejections from that. So at that point, it's like you got to adjust to what the market is showing us, and it doesn't make you a bad trade if you close in profit. It just makes your trader who knows to adjust because at the end of the day, The trader who knows to adjust is the one who's profitable. The trader who doesn't adjust and they need to be right, that's the one who stays broke for the long term. All right, so now let's actually go towards gold. We're gonna end this up over here. So based off of gold from the breakdown we had this morning, we did have price holding on resistance to fully drop back down and come towards this area 42.53. Right now, the reason why we had that is because if you go along with it, we can see we failed to make a new all-time high. We came very close to it, and then after that, we literally just kept holding on that resistance. So same exact thing here, right? Now, if we drop down to the hour time frame, because I believe some of you guys were in some buys over here, which does make sense, right? And the reason why, because we did come back down and we held on this 1 hour support, right? Resistance that became support. And we clearly see the same exact thing here, right? We're holding this resistance. This one helped push price down, came back to this area, came back up, and now we're struggling over here, right? So now even if we go towards, we see how Thursday, how we had that high, came back down, a lot of rejection. We did not break that area, right? So we dropped down to 15 as well, and we can see what's going on, right? Excuse me. So based on this of this 15, we can see that right around market open. Excuse me. Oh man, right around market opening, we can see that price has struggled, came back up, and again we're at this higher time frame resistance, still struggling here, nice engulfing as well, and right now we're starting to pull back down. Same thing over here, right? So even with this, it's like if you are in this trade. Hold on, we came up here, hit a resistance, came back down, held on this one, came back up, and we're just struggling. Like it's barely a rally. Obviously, it's a Friday move, so we can see exactly why that's coming to play. But again, even with this, it's like unless you're looking to hold, if you're actually looking to swing, then that's a different story. But if you're not, then it's like you got to be mindful of what the market is currently showing me, right? Because at some point, we have to say to ourselves that I'm not gonna say I'm wrong in this trade, but it's more so a sense of like maybe it's not gonna. Well, that's wrong. Maybe price is not gonna go towards my take profit, for this actual session. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's having the ability to adjust what the market is showing us. Now, one other thing that can help out with that is pattern recognition, right? But that's also just boiled down to back testing. And I say it all the time as well, because like most of you guys don't really need, you don't really need to spend more time on a charts in the sense of like, I'm looking for every little thing. It's more so spending more time on the charts and I'm looking for my strategy. Right. So like even for myself, like back testing does not take that long. I'm just looking for like whatever strategy I decide to use. Right. Well, I use one strategy, but the strategy I use, I'm looking to see how does that play out over time. Right. And then what you want to focus on that is because the market goes through different cycles. Right. So like it's if it was just as simple as buy at support, sell at resistance, we'll all be billionaires by the morning. But it's not that simple. Right. So it's things that come into play that does change that, right? So it could be a sense of while the market is more like a consolidation period, the market is not it's breaking out, right? It's more trendy right now. So it's like it's our job to be able to identify that and know how to adjust, right? And that's also why like the strategy you're using, it won't work 100% all the time. However, it's like you got to adjust with that strategy in real time, right? And again, that's just boiled down to just back testing that strategy to see exactly what's going on and when it's effective. Right? Because by doing that, we can see in real time when is the time for me to adjust, and from that adjustment period, it's like let's say like let's I'm gonna say it like so from that adjustment period is a sense of saying where it's like I can see that this is not going to continue going my way, or I can see that price is about to do some fluctuate, or I can see that price is just going to do the most. It's like you don't want to be involved in that, and it also helps you to be alert to maybe I don't need to be in this market right now. Maybe I don't need to look for another position. Maybe I don't need to, be on the charts anymore, right? Because especially as traders, like we trading the Dow and trading gold. The thing about it is that like there's every day there's an opportunity for us to make money. Like let's look at this real quick, right? If we're on a 15-minute time frame, literally from 9:45 till 11:15, right? If we go from wick to wick, that right there was a jump of 600 points, right? So even that as well is like that's an opportunity for us to make money. Now, does that mean it's going to happen every single day? It does not. However, like we come on here and we say that I'm in this. I'm in this market, but I'm on the desk, or I'm at the desk. I'm at my phone. Was another trading day, and it's like it has to be an opportunity for me to make money, and that's not always the case, right? It's more so a sense of like you want to show up, and your job is to perform at the highest level by waiting for your opportunity to show. Now, sometimes you are going to come here, and it's like it just looks trash, and it's unfortunate because like we feel like we're wasting time But in reality, we're not wasting time because we're focusing on being patient and disciplining ourselves to follow our plan. And that's the best thing you want to do. Like, you want to focus on coming here, not look to be right, not look to be wrong, just come in here and look to follow your plan. And by coming here, look to follow your plan, that's more the sense of like you're realizing where it's like, yeah, let me not take that entry because yeah, it is an opportunity, but it's not my opportunity. And if it's not my opportunity, then it does make sense for me to place this position. All right. Yeah. So that was a pretty much a breakdown. I want to give you guys going over the moves that we had from this morning from both gold and the Dow to see how it played out. I hope this video was beneficial for you guys. It is going to be on YouTube, so leave a review, like it, share with others, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.